What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another battle report here on the Pro Tabletop channel. Today we've got some Ultramarines being driven by the one and only Thomas Bird versus Aeldari. It's a mix of Craftworld and Harlequins being played by Brad Weir. These lists are lists that they are bringing to a tournament, a 18-man RTT tournament, and to kind of let you know how they did in the tournament before you see them play each other. Thomas did come out of the tournament undefeated with a 3-0, taking second place. And Brad ended up coming out 2-1, taking 5th place. So not bad performances in the tournaments overall. Let's see how these lists do against each other. What's up, everybody? Here is the Eldar list. Changing it up, and this is a pre-tournament list. So what we've got here is we've got a battalion of Harlequins. We've got 3 units of 3 bikes. They're all going to have the grenades, so no close combat weapons, and they're all going to have haywire. And then you've got 3 transports, which we know what those are. They're transports, boats. We've got Yvraine coming in hot. And then we've got a Death Jester, and he can shoot for the no overwatch and -2 inches to move. You got a Shadowseer. He's got the -2 wound bubble, and he's got the -6 inches to shoot bubble. He's gonna be rocking Smite, Twilight Pathways to move, and Shards of Light. And you got Troupe Master, rerolling wounds. Didn't buff him up any more than that. Well, he's got the Relic. He's got the fang, but he's not going to have an extra pivotal role. You've got 3 troops, all fusion, so we're going to be running some fusion boats. And then over on the Craftworld side, because I really like supporting them with Craftworld, we've got 2 units of 5 Warp Spiders, a Farseer on a bike with Doom, Executioner, and Smite. And then we've got 2 units of 3 Spears and a unit of 4 Spears. The Exarch is all going to have the 3-up invulnerable save. And the Craftworld is they get an extra attack on the objectives. And they're in cover if you're over 12 inches away. So pretty simple list, changing it up some. And me and Thomas are going to be doing this, so let's go over to the Ultramarines.
All right, we're here with the Ultramarines. We're playing pure Ultramarines. We got a little bit more competitive list. Again, Brad said we're going to a tournament, so we want to try to bring out something really competitive. This list is going to be a full battalion. Obviously, Guilliman is the warlord. We're going to have 3 HQs, Tigurius, a Techmarine, and a Chaplain. So we've upgraded the Chaplain to be a Master of Sanctity. He's going to know 2 litanies, the Feel No Pain on Mortal Wounds, Litany of Faith, and then Litany of Fire, +1 to wound versus closest in shooting. The Techmarine is going to be Master of the Forge. He's going to be really upgraded. So he's going to get the Warlord trait to get +1 to hit on all vehicles within 6. He has a harness. He has a Relic Bolter, so 2 damage bolter. I have a Judiciar and a unit of Aggressors. I have 2 Relic Contemptors fully decked out. I've got the Chainfist, Twin Lance, Cyclone, and a Plasma Blastgun inside their fists. I have 2 units of Infiltrators, 1 unit of Scouts, all Bolters, and Storm Bolter on the Sarge. 2 Scout Bike units to give me a little bit of quick movement. They got Storm Bolters on the Sarge. Those guys can put out a lot of shots for just a few models. And then 1 big unit of 3 Tempest. So got a little bit more painting to finish those guys up, but they put out a lot of work. Tempest are great. So that's the list.
All right, so the mission that we are playing is the Scouring. You've got kind of soccer goal is what we like to call it, deployment. And then you've got 5 objectives, 1 in the center, and then 4 more kind of out there. But everything's kind of centralized, so a lot of fighting is going to happen in the middle of the board. Thomas and his Ultramarines for the secondaries, he picked Raise the Banners, Assassinate, and Grind them down. So he needs to kill more. He needs to kill my characters, and he needs to raise banners on the objectives. And then for the Eldar, Brad picked Engage on all fronts. So that's being in 3 or 4 of the table quarters, deploying Scramblers, which is performing an action with an infantry in my deployment zone and his deployment zone, and basically outside of both in the center of the board area, and bring it down. So that's killing his vehicles, which is hard, but we'll see how it goes. We rolled off. Thomas picked a side. He started deploying first. As far as the deployment goes, as you can see in the bottom corner, Eldar kind of deployed all of their bikes there. There's not a whole lot going on. I was basically trying to hide as much as I can, give him minus 6 inches to shooting, so it really will limit his shooting if he is to go first. And then I hit as much stuff behind the other building as I can. So the goal here is to be defensive, deny shooting, and then all my spears are up in the skies waiting to come down. So I kind of wanted to add in this element threat, and because of how the board was, I wasn't really going to be able to hide everything. So I would have just had more susceptible to dying, and those spears would have just been kind of out there in the open with more stuff shooting at them. So I went for the ability to keep them off the board, which does hurt me because I'm only going to have 5 CP to start. And then Thomas, on your side, what were you thinking as far as deploying and where you were placing your stuff?
Yeah, so I have a lot more units in this list than I'm typically used to. So the speeders take up a lot of real estate. Just based on how fast his bikes move, he can get angles to shoot them no matter where I hide them. So it's like, do I hide them more or do I hide my squishier guys? Since he picked Bring It Down, I got to protect those vehicles. So, just trying to really figure out how to hide the vehicles the most, and because they're going to be doing some work on him. But also looking at the board, I got to get out there. I don't want to, stay back too far. He's going to move fast, but he can't move fast with all his bikes because he has those small units. Yep. So he can only spend 1 unit to send them up. So I'm just really going to play some angles. I did pick Kill More, so that's going to be tough on this first turn. He's giving me the first turn. So, but I think I am going to redeploy, spend those command points, just try to get a little bit better angles so I can possibly get some shots.
And I actually won the roll-off, and I'm choosing to go second. And the thought process here was deny him as much shooting, let him come to me some, because I do want him to spread out, because I want him to leave his deployment zone so I can get deploy scramblers there. So allow him to spread out some, and if he does want to do the redeploy, force him to spend the command points, because if he goes second, he's going to be like, cool, I'm ready, I'm good to go. So just kind of making him spend some CP and start to spread out to hopefully give me more play when it gets to my turn. So yeah, go on to your turn.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so Thomas finishes moving phase up in the upper top right corner. You saw he redeployed this dreadnought so he can move all the way over here. His las cannons are going to reach, his missiles are not. It was really, really close. I probably could have outranged him if I would have deployed a little different, but he's able to do that. He redeployed his speeders over into the middle of the table, as you can see. And then he wasn't too happy with where they were, right?
Yeah, so I needed to get him out of the way so the dreadnought could be right on that edge so he can walk around. But I pushed him right up on the front thinking I can move and shoot. And really when I measured it, I couldn't really get angles. And so then I thought, well, I'll just ramjet up onto an objective and pop my invulnerable save. But I can't ramjet. I have to at least move a minimum like 20 or 25 inches.
So you had to go too far.
Yeah, it was like past where I wanted to go.
You're ramjetting too far.
I guess I could have still advanced, but not ramjetted.
Sure.
And used my stratagem. But I didn't do that. So.
And then the aggressors were right there as well, which are now right up in.
So they ran up. So yeah. So this dreadnought kind of peeked out. He can't really see anything, so he's just kind of waiting for next turn. Everyone's kind of positioned. I did have 2 infantry on the objectives, so they raised the banners.
Raising the banners.
On those 2 kind of back objectives.
These ones are down in here.
And then the characters are just kind of screened. So we're just kind of waiting, and now we're going to shoot. I don't really have anything to shoot.
And you're blocking out your deployment, though, which is important for you. So you're putting off me getting deploy scramblers right now.
That's right.
Like the first turn if I wanted to be risky, right?
Right.
Psychic phase. He's -1 natively. You've picked this squad of bikes for your re-rolling all wounds, correct?
That's right.
So that squad he's able to re-roll all wounds. And then Might of Heroes went off. So
Might of Heroes went off on him.
Yep.
The litanies, the chaplain failed his mortal wound bubble.
Which is what I needed.
But I did get +1 to wounds. So I put on the speeders, which they're not going to be able to shoot this turn. So it really
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So that's it.
What do you want to shoot?
I shoot my 2 las cannons.
2 las cannons of the bikes.
I'm -1 to -1 to hit, but I'm +1 to hit because of my guy.
So you're -2 to hit, though.
-2 because I'm shooting through the force.
So you stay -1.
Clown bike.
So he's going to stay -1 to hit, which is really good.
And then re-rolling everything.
Yep. So
and
1
strength
miss.
9. Re-rolling everything.
Oh my gosh.
1 las cannon wound.
1 las cannon wound. 4 out. Makes it. All right.
That was fantastic. Not going to kill more. It already cost me 3 points for
Yeah.
writing it down. Regretting that choice now.
So that was pretty good. I'm happy I didn't lose a single bike. Is that your turn?
That's it.
All right. So we'll go on mine. Okay. So let's start off over here, over on the top right. You left a gap for
like an idiot. I'm like, these scout bikes are like, I'm going to block his deep strike so you can't bring these war spiders in. And we're like, not even close. Like, there's a giant hole there.
Giant hole there.
I moved them up trying to protect these characters. I just was like, not even thinking.
I almost didn't even check it. The war spiders were going to go somewhere else, and I checked it, and I was like, oh, there's a hole there. So they're doing deploy scramblers in his deployment zone. So they're just going to chill there and die next turn. It's fine.
What a waste.
I've got these guys here who moved up. The Troupe Master came out. The plan is deny Overwatch, charge them. We're going to shoot some fusions into there, hopefully kill the aggressors. And then all the bikes are going to be shooting into these guys. The dreadnoughts are just going to have to live and kill some stuff next turn. There's nothing I can do about it. I was able to get a psychic power out from the Shadowseer right inside this building. Just to move this a little bit more to be on this objective. So now it's like really, really hard for him to kill me off this objective. You have to kill that, and the guys inside. I spent a CP and I got one back, so I'm still at 5. These guys are going to have their 3-up invuln. They're in a super awkward position. Easy to get hurt really bad, but I needed to. It's either I make 3-ups or I don't. I've got some Warp Spiders just hanging out back here. They're going to do Teleport Homers the next turn and maybe the one after that. We've got Psychers that moved up here out of the vehicle, and then the bike flew up. They're in a kind of weird position. They could be susceptible next turn, but hopefully the vehicle protects them enough. Then with the Psychic phase, they did pretty good work, actually. Psychic powers were going off. They were going into the infiltrators inside this building. I killed 3 and got 1 down to 1 wound. If I would have got Executioner off, probably would have killed all 5, so it was a really good Psychic phase for that. That's pretty much all they're there for is mortal wound output. Nothing else really matters. So yeah, on to shooting. Let's start with the obvious stuff, and let's go ahead and do the fusion inside here into the... actually, no, I don't want to do that first because you might pull out a line of sight of this. We need to do the Death Jester in here into the aggressors.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and spend our 2 command points to transhuman them.
Okay. So I'm looking for 2s, 2 hits, so they'll not be able to do Overwatch, be -2 to move, and then strength 6, but it doesn't matter, so 4s. So no wounds on them, which is fine. I really just needed the no Overwatch. And transhuman lasts for the phase, right? So you would have to do it in the fight phase as well if you wanted to. So now let's go ahead and do the 5 fusion that is inside this boat here. So we got 2 wounds at -4. You're going to have cover.
Am I?
It's light cover.
I could take it on this guy because he's obscure from the thing. But I think these guys are open to him, right? Or is this obscuring him?
Oh, no, this is just light cover. You're in it.
Oh, I'm touching it. Oh.
Yeah, you're good. You're inside of it.
So 6 up.
So it makes 1. Wow. So it makes 1. 3 damage.
Kills a guy. So
kills a guy.
Kills this dude. Oh, no, it's a Sarge. Let's take this guy.
Yep, that's fine.
Actually, is that going to make me out of range?
And then let's go ahead and do...
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. We'll do this boat here. We'll just do the guns into those aggressors. I'm looking for 3s. No minuses or anything. Ooh, actually, I am minus because that forest is there. So 1 misses because of that. He's not touching the forest. 2 at -3. 1 normal.
Here's the normal with cover. -3s with cover is 5 ups.
Mm-hmm.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm okay with that. Let's do the...
She's got to be on this guy. He's the one.
We'll do the boat that's over here into the guys that I was smiting. It's pretty much all they can really shoot. So I'm not -1 because I'm in that. So 3s. And then looking for 3s.
3s. 5.
5.
2 ups.
I have 2 ups. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh no.
1 guy alive with 1
wound.
The guy holding the objective.
All right. Unfortunate. All right, we're going to do these bikes here into the speeders. So we're going to have 3d6 shots. Let's see how many we get. It's pretty good. 4, 8, 12 shots. So 12 shots. No minuses or anything. So looking for 3s on these. That is not very good. It's below average. What's their toughness? 5?
6.
Oh, they're 6. So 4s, 5s, and 6s, but I need 5s and 6s to do wounds. That's only 3 mortals and 1 save.
So I'll go ahead and pop the command point for the more wounds.
And the saves happen first, right? And then the mortals happen?
Yeah, so 1 save.
Yep, 2 mortals.
-1, so 4 up makes that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put, it's per vehicle, so unfortunately a speeder it does not for the whole unit.
For the mortal wounds?
For the mortal wounds.
Really?
I'll double check it, but you usually don't have a vehicle squadron, so it's a little bit different. So 3 mortal wounds on him.
Yep.
So 5 ups here.
Yep.
So I saved 1. So he takes 2.
Takes 2. Okay. We'll do this yellow bike squad into them as well. So 3d6 shots. 5, 6, 7, 8 shots only. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. That's better. So you're going to have 4 saves.
4 saves.
Yep.
4 ups. He's got 2 wounds left.
And then 4 mortals.
4
Man, couldn't have got me anything but 2s right there.
Let's see if I let's come back and see if I can.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do the other bikes into them, so
Okay.
it's fine. So I'll do the other bike's shots while he looks that up. So 10, 3, 6, 9, 10.
Yep, just 1 vehicle.
Oh. Man, I can't hit at all though with these. So you have the 4 mortals, so you'll get. So you have to do them 2 at a time on him.
Yeah, because he is.
Yep.
He's got 2
He had
left.
2 left, yeah.
Yep, 5 ups. He's got 1 left.
Wow, he's beast mode in it.
So
Okay.
he's dead. Does
And
he
then-
blow? No.
And then just 2 mortals into the other one.
Alright, so he just takes it.
So that one will just take 2. So I'm gonna throw the fusion from the Troupe Master into them. And I'm hoping that I pick up another one. That's the hope here. It hits. And I need 3. Oh no. I have to CP it. Give me a 3.
Yes!
Oh my god. Get out of here.
You should see his face.
Get out of here. No.
Every melted gun ever shot, ever. It's the
Yeah.
curse of the melted.
Okay, that's
Teach me.
I guess all I have left is this to shoot. I was planning on killing these scouts by shooting them, but I think I need to go ahead and try to take this last wound off of this aggressor here.
Okay.
So we're gonna put his shots into him. Wounding on 4s, it's okay. Hits them all. And 3 wounds, no AP. So you got your
Toughness 4.
6. Oh yeah. They're transhuman.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
3.
Yep.
3. 1, 2 up, and that guy's out of cover. Oh well, he's getting covered because it's a container, right? It's an obstacle, so he doesn't have to be on it. He just has to be obscured by the box. So 3 2 ups.
Yep. Makes them all. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So charging, what I didn't want to do is I didn't want these speeders to be shooting at this guy. I was hoping to kill one, if not both of them. It does make him, have to spend CP.
It would just be Guilliman and the speeders. If you charged just the guy.
I mean, he's there. He doesn't have a choice. So I'm going to go into the guys if he wants to spend
2
CP to do it. He's going to do it.
Oh.
So he's going to charge there. He's going to do that Overwatch, and then I'm going to charge these bikes over here, and we'll come back after the charges and see what happens. All right, so we're doing a recap right after the fight phase. We just kind of powerhoused through that. The charge happened here. He shot with everything. I took 3 wounds total. And then going in here, you made a 6-up save on this guy, so I didn't fully kill the aggressors. And then I spent a CP point and bounced back into here. It's the Soaring Spikes. Basically, if you're within 6 inches of a transport, you can consolidate into it and end up inside of it, which is really cool.
And when he shot them, the aggressors did not get to overwatch, but I did have the strat defensive focus that lets me shoot 3 other units that were nearby. So these guys and Guilliman got to shoot. No one else was in range. I rolled really low on my shooting, and then he made some saves, so he didn't die, but I was able to stay alive with 1 wound on that aggressor, so at least I have some shooting. So
kind of a botch, but it's okay. And then over here, literally nothing happened. His scouts actually jumped onto my clowns over here and ripped one of them to pieces.
He didn't quite die.
I took 2 wounds.
I popped off with 8 wounds. They're just we're going to wound with all of our attacks. But he made a bunch of saves, barely to keep a bike alive. But nobody died on the scout side.
Yep.
He took the sticks off, so they're just beating with their strength 3 fists, which didn't hurt the scouts.
Yeah, doesn't do anything.
And it keeps me on the primary, and the banner, so a double good for me. This was a little bit of a bait to kind of go there. I didn't want to sacrifice the aggressors, but I wanted him to bring all his guys closer to me. I didn't want to play the cat and mouse back in the objectives for too long. So this is good. Now let's just see, can I capitalize? I deployed really defensively back here.
You're going to have a lot of shots.
They're too far back, but we'll see.
All right. On to Thomas.
All right, we've done a lot of things in this turn. This has got to be a big turn. I moved this guy back to try to hide in the window. He's still in the ruins because he has to be within 3 of the objective just in case he throws some opposite guys over there. I fixed the speeder that was hurt with my Techmarine. I've moved these bikes over here to deal with them. I did cast +1 to wound on these bikes, so they're going to move up and hopefully shoot at some occupants of that clown car if they fall out. We're going to try to kill this and then let that 1 lone aggressor make the guys that fall out pay. And
you were holding 2 objectives, so you got 10 on the primary, and then you got 2 for Raise the Banner.
I only got 5 on the primary.
5 on the primary, and then 2 for Raise the Banner.
Yes.
Which I don't know if you marked, but marked that.
Yep. These guys are all moving up now that he got the deploy scramblers. I don't need to stay back here, so it's kind of a blessing in disguise. Everybody's coming out of the booth. So this is going to be the big work turn. Let's see if I can make it happen.
If everything goes how he wants it to go, it could be very bad for me.
So right here, let's try to whittle this thing down. If I get lucky, I can kill it with Guilliman. -1 to hit because you are
a
clown car. He's Guilliman, hitting on 3s, and then strength 6, wounded on 3s, reroll a 1s. So we got 4 -2s because it's a tactical doctrine.
Don't care about that.
Just give me 1 4 at all lowers.
4s, baby.
How about all 4s?
All 4s.
Well,
now his plan just fell apart.
It did.
So what he wanted to do is he wanted that to blow up, aggressor to kill the guys, aggressor to kill the character.
I have more things to do, so it's not the end of the world, but it's not great. Let's shoot it with the pistol.
Okay.
He misses, but Guilliman, he hits. Strength 5. He does wound.
Yeah, because
-1, 2 damage. Good. And then we're just going to have to shoot everything here from the speeders.
Okay, so speeders into there.
Yep. So they are getting +1 from the Techmarine here, because that's his Warlord trait, but you're -1, so they're back to hitting on 3s, and they're getting the full rerolls from Guilliman. 4, 5, 6. All right, so 12 assault cannon shots.
You know what? I'm going to lightning fast reactions.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to do it.
Spending it, so he's down to 1 command point?
Yep. Very, very rare occurrence that I'm ever going to do this, but because he has the +1, and there's a lot of shots coming from these.
So I'm -2 +1, so I'm back to hitting on 4s.
Yep.
But re-rolling everything. Ooh. That was a good volley for -. On Guilliman. Oh, converts.
That was a big convert.
Strength 6, -1 now. 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
5.
5 -1s.
Is there 1 damage?
1 damage on these. Takes 3.
Okay, down to...
And then 43 blast shots. 6, 8, 9 shots. Looking for 4s. Gilly. And then strength 6.
Didn't matter enough to spend the CP. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do not ever lightning fast reaction. It's not worth it.
4 2 damage. I got to get 2 to go through.
This is when I need some 4s.
Oh. Same command point.
I think it's worth it. It's my last CP. What is it?
It's a cocked 6.
Oh my god. Get that guy out of here.
Oh, he goes down. Does he blow up? It couldn't matter because that's it. Oh, that guy only had 1 wound. He would die to the explosion.
The guy's inside. 1 dice.
1 dice. Excellent. All right, part 1 of the plan's working.
Part 1 of the plan.
Gotta have contingencies
Damn,
here.
I lose so much CP.
All right, so the guys are gonna come out. We're gonna shoot that aggressor when he comes back.
So not what the Eldar needed to happen. Everything went to Thomas's plan. The troops are dead, and the Troupe Master is dead. Huge flop.
Yeah. He lost 1 guy in the explosion. I did 7 wounds. He flubbed all the saves. The guys died. And then the Troupe Master had 2 wounds left, but he couldn't get farther away than the bikes, so this guy still could shoot his second volley at him. 2 wounds left. He was able to kill him. So good job, Aggressor. You did your job. Now this guy's going to shoot at the bikes. Just try to soften them up.
Okay.
Because yes, it doesn't really matter about that. Let me try to get rid of the bikes. So he's going to shoot his plasma pistol, overcharging it. -1, so I still might overheat. But hitting on 3s.
Damn Aggressor, man. This should have died.
Wounded on 2s because it's strength 8 now, with Guilliman rerolling 1s. So these are 2/2 damage. -4s.
4 ups. Good.
Get out of here. Las cannons, 3s. 2s rerolling 1s. 2 las cannons. 1 goes through. Can he kill a bike? He does.
Okay.
And then 2 missiles. 3s and 2s. Rerolling snake eyes. 2 more. Fails them both. 3, and I'm going to command point that 1 for another 1. Oh.
Serves you right.
So casual about the reroll. I might need that reroll in a minute. But that does soften up that.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, we've decided, I have a master plan. Tigurius has null zone, so he wants to charge in. It's a long charge. And this Dreadnought wants to charge in. They have the 3 of invulnerable saves. It's not really worth shooting at them, even though they are my marked target. So I'm going to try to shoot at this. And if that dies, then these scout bikes could potentially do something. I'm going to spend a command point so he'll reroll 1s and give a bubble. Because I will get reroll 1s here, but it won't help the bikes. So rerolling 1s for everybody within 6 inches. So his shots here. Let's do the overcharged pistol.
You're -2, so -1.
Yep. Yep, because I got the Techmarine. Rerolling 1s. I hit. I don't overheat. Strength 8. I both wound. These are 2 damage. -4s.
What is it that has the 2 damage?
The plasma pistol, or basically
1.
1 goes through, so it's 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the las cannons. Can't reroll that. That misses. Does not wound. Missiles. Those hit. And that 1 wound. 4 wounds left.
Mm-hmm.
No, the reroll when I needed it. Critical. Let's shoot with the bolt pistol from the Chaplain.
Okay.
This is a 2 damage pistol. Hits and strength 5 wounds. Oh.
Down to 1.
1 wound left. Do I have any bullets left? Tigurius will shoot his bolt pistol. I don't know if that's in range. Oh, it's out of range. I will just have to shoot here. So the scout bikes are going to shoot everything there.
Okay.
I believe that the bikes are closer. 11. Ooh, it's close. Actually, he's closer. It matters because they have +1 to
the
wound.
closest.
13. So no. So just him is closer. Everything else is closer to those bikes.
Okay.
So his shots, he is also in shotgun range, so he'll have the bikes and the shotguns. Force, because I'm minus to the force and minus, but I'm net -1, right? So can't go more than -1. +1 to wound, so 4s with this. 1. This is -1 if it matters.
Nope, 4 up.
And then all the rest are shooting at long range. So I got 2 bikes and a Stormbolter and no shotguns. So 4s, no reroll. Oh, reroll 1s. And these are going to need 5s. Actually, yes, 5s. So I got 2 saves. Does get them. Doesn't blow, but hurts some guys. Kills one clown. Not ideal, but better than nothing.
That's all. You got these guys back here to shoot.
Yeah, they're going to try to shred those guys.
Okay. I'll make them -1. Yep. -1 to hit.
So
I'll move that thing. Anybody that's watching, we're going to move that when he does his charges. Just so we don't have to pause. Just going to keep rolling.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, and a storm bolter, and then we got some shotgun shots after this. 3s. Actually 4s because you -1 them.
Mm-hmm.
3s, so 6 -1s, and 6 shotguns.
So far, 3 die.
Oof. 1 more.
1 more?
Yep.
Take it on the Exarch. So 3 die, Exarch takes a wound. Alright. Just, do you want to tell everyone what we're going to charge, and then we'll come back and see what happens?
Yes, so obviously these guys are going to both charge here.
Yep.
We know guys fell out of there.
Yep.
It's dead, right?
Yeah, I got to place them.
And then these guys will go ahead and try to pop a few shots here, and then they'll try to charge in over here with the rest of these
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot them. Shoot them.
So 4 guys. How far is this range? Yeah. We'll do those 3 guys here, and then these 2 guys will shoot that bike.
Okay.
So we're re-rolling 1s because they're within Guilliman range. Here are the 3 shooting here. 6s are auto wounds. Re-rolling 1s. So 1 auto wound, 1 hit. 2 hits. So 3 -1s.
This might get him. Kills the Exarch. 1 guy's left.
And then downtown, 2 guys. -1 because of the forest. And because of the bike.
Yeah.
Re-roll 1s. 1 auto wound. 6.
Good.
He's good. All right.
Okay, we'll go into that.
The charges.
Alright, so all the combat happened. 2 bikes died here. 2 bikes died here. Warp spiders are dead there. So, yeah, pretty much in trouble. So spears are going to come in, probably not do anything. And this is going to be a really quick dumpster fire now. So, a lot of mistakes. On to turn 2. Alright, so we're just going to see what we can do. Bike's jumping over here to get engage on all fronts. So is this one. We're just going to pop some shots over at the Dreadnought here. We've got to deal with what's in the middle of the table here because we have to take this objective so he doesn't get 3 or more. So just going to deny the primary. Got some bikes that came in over here holding that objective, and they're just going to chill there for a turn. So it's kind of the downside to deep striking them. And then I'm just kind of stacking up on this objective. Warp spiders stayed back there to do their deploy scramblers. So really all I can do right now is deny him some stuff, try to kill this things in the middle. I'm going to end up giving him assassinate points. But unfortunately, I'm in a position where there's nothing I can really do about it. So psychic phase, which we usually don't show, but we'll just run through it quick. So let's go ahead and start off with Yvraine into Tigurius. She's going to do her smite. She's got a +1 to cast. Actually, should have done her second. So yeah, 7.
I'll try to deny it. I got +1 to deny, so I need a 7 on a dice and block it.
Okay. Her super smite goes off with a 9.
Okay, I'll let it go.
For D. That's only 1, I think. I think 1 is just 1.
Yep.
So 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
And then smite on the Farseer. I'll use his ghost helm there. So an 8.
8 to deny. 8 to deny.
And executioner.
Goes off.
Yep. For 2.
2 left.
Okay. We'll do shards of light. We'll target Tigurius. Nope. Should I spend my 1 CP? I'm gonna have to spend my 1 CP on this. Have to do it.
Try to kill Tigurius.
Goes
Goes
off.
off. 1 wound. No.
2d3.
He doesn't.
Or 2d3. And then smite from him. Should be under the Dreadnought. Goes off with 9. For just 1.
6 up, feel no pain.
Yep.
Takes a wound.
Okay, that's psychic phase. Into shooting. Okay, so shooting. Since it's physically not possible for me to kill with all the haywire, I'm just going to do 3 haywire bikes all at once into the Dreadnought.
I'm spending 1 for minus... Oh, I don't have to do it right now.
I guess I should do the fusion first. I'm going to do fusion first.
All right, so we're spending 1 for -1 damage.
Okay. 5 inside the clown car into him.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. Look at that. Flub them all but 1.
1 hit, strength.
1 wound.
5 up invulnerable?
Yep.
Yeah!
And the other 4.
1 hit, 1 wound. Another 5!
And then the clown bikes, number of shots. 12 shots.
2 5 on the Meltica. That's big. Yeah. Hitting on 4s.
Yep. Yikes.
5s.
So 2 saves and 3 mortals.
I got 4 left. I'll spend 1 to take the mortals on 5. So how many saves? 2 saves and 3 mortals?
Yep.
2 saves, -1s, so 3 ups. 1 goes through. 6 up feeling pain. No, so he takes 1. And then 2 mortals.
3 mortals.
5 ups here. So it didn't matter. I didn't need it. So I take 2 more. So he's down to 8.
Okay, then we've got the 4 spears over there. Just their little baby guns into the Dreadnought. That's all that's going to reach from them.
4s to hit. And 5s or 6s.
So 1 at -3 and 1 no AP.
1 no AP, 2 up. 1's 5 up. Oh,
Making the saves.
5 up and 1 up. Made all his rolls.
Alright, I'll do his grenade launcher. What's his leadership?
His leadership 9.
Hits. So I need a 9 or a plus. 9 up. Nope. Close. Should have had it. Farseer, his bottom guns, and then he has his spear. He's -1.
Oh, he hits on 2s.
He hits on 2s.
Yeah.
Yep. So you got 2 saves, 1 at -, and then 1 at -3.
Here's the regulars, 2 ups, 6 up. Takes 1, and then the 5 up, and then the 6 up.
And then his spear that he throws hits.
6 left.
Always wounds on 2s, no AP, D3 damage.
2 up.
Alright, let's do the Death Jester inside of there into the Dreadnought. He has 9 wounds still. Not going to kill him. We're just going to we're going to put it... I can't charge the Dreadnought, so we're just going to shoot this guy, see if we can kill him. All of them hit.
To 5.
And all of them wound, no AP.
2 ups. No command point hit. Stays alive. 2 command points left.
And then the vehicle will shoot at him. 3, no APs.
3 2s. Stay alive. Stays alive. 1 wound aggressor.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not charging anything.
Alright.
That's all I got.
That's going to stay alive.
Yep.
Alright, so we're ready to start shooting. No psychic phase, poor Tigurius, but we have lots of guns, and I think we should be able to do it here. Let's go ahead and go with the speeders here. They're going to go ahead and pop everything they got at these spikes, try to kill them. I'm in the woods, so I'm not suffering the -1, but he will have his invulnerable save. Do I want to reroll 1s? I might want to... Actually, before I do that, let me actually shoot with him, and I'll pop the reroll 1s with this guy.
Okay.
Because that'll give me a bubble and reroll 1s. So, spend a command point to reroll 1s. So, he'll shoot first. He'll just try to kill that Farseer. Actually, yeah. So, he'll shoot his plasma gun. He'll overcharge it. He's -1, or he's degraded, but he's also next to the Techmarine, so he's going to get +1. So, hitting on 2s. And strength 8, winning on 2s. So 2 invulnerable saves that are 2 damage.
Good.
Last cannons. Wounds. 2 last cannons.
Takes 1.
1 goes through for 3 wounds. Okay. And missiles. Rerolling 1s. 2s. 1 missile.
Good.
Making a lot of saves on that guy. Okay, now the speeders are going to shoot everything at the bikes.
Okay.
So here's the blast, 2d3, or 2 per each. These are d3 shots. So 6, 7, 8 shots. Hitting on 2s because of the Techmarine.
What's
but
the
-1 because... No minuses.
No minus.
Rerolling 1s. And these are going to be -3.
Okay.
Strength 6.
What's the damage on them?
These are the flat 2 damage. So
Okay.
we got 7 saves at flat 2 damage.
So 3 ups.
This is on the XR?
Yeah. So I just take these until I fill another one.
Got it.
And
And then just a 4-up.
good. It's just like Zark dice.
And then 12 shots from the assault cannons. These are hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. And strength 6, wounded on 3s. Alright, we got 5, 8, -1s. 4 ups.
You're over 12, right? So 3 ups because of cover. It's not going to matter. It doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, I'm not.
1 damage each.
1 damage each.
So 1 bike dies, 1 takes a wound.
Let's go ahead and shoot the scout bikes at them. Take them out. So I got 22 shots with the shotguns. So we'll come back with the shotguns. So actually I'll have 4 more shots.
And so 1 guy's going to be -1 because of the forest?
Actually, that's true. So any point to the whole base, so 1 guy's going to be out. Yeah, so we'll have to make sure we do that separately.
Yep.
So the 2 guys, bike, shotgun.
It's tricky.
Bike,
It's a tricky
shotgun.
new rule. You
and
guys got to
storm
make sure
bolt.
you remember.
So here are the non-1 guys. They are re-rolling 1s because of the Dreadnought. And
Strength 4,
strength
4.
4 -1s
Wait, -1s.
because it's a tactical doctrine.
Oh, that's my. I thought you were -1 to wound. I was like, why?
Oh no, -1 damage or AP. So 8 -1s. That kills one.
One wound left.
What do we got right now?
So kills that guy.
And
Kills. Oh, there's only 2 bikes.
All the bikes down.
I can't see.
Let's go ahead and shoot these bikes here. Try to finish him off.
Okay.
We'll just do. I have 20 shots here. I got 2 more. Actually, some of them are shotgun shots. I should do that separately. Actually, so 16 are regular bolters. -1s. They are getting reroll 1s for Guilliman. Hitting on 4, or wounded on 4s. So we got 4 -1s.
4 ups.
And he dies.
Guys.
Let's do the scouts over there on that 1 lone bike. I got 2 of them. 1 of them's out of the force. So his shots, rerolling 1s. Those hit.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You're -1 either way. It's a bike.
Oh, right. So 1 so far, and then 3 guys. 1, 2, and a sergeant. 4s, rerolling 1s because of Guilliman. And 4s. These scouts have been doing a lot of work. 2 wounds on them. So 1 more plus, because the first guy did a wound. So 1 wound. Bikes.
You can't take bolter fire, man. If there's one thing that Eldar can't do is take bolter fire. You gotta kill all the bolters or you die.
Let's shoot the Dreadnought here at that clown car.
Okay.
He's going to overcharge his plasma. He's next to Guilliman. Hitting on 3s. Strength 8. Those 2 wound. 2 damage hits. Takes 4 damage. Blast cannons. Guilliman. Strength 8. Nothing. Missiles. Strength 8. 2 wounds from the missiles. Makes those. Oh, he's going to have to do it the hard way. Guilliman's going to have to do it. 3s on himself. Strength 6. 3s. 4 2 damage hits. That gets him. Oh, he blows up.
Okay, we're gonna have to go and measure all this. We'll be right back.
Alright, so 3 guys fell out and died. Broke their ankles coming out of the car. when it exploded. That's pretty good for me. That leaves this guy unprotected. He's actually was able to jump out in range of this clown's, even though they lost a guy. They're still 3 squads strong or down. So this aggressor is going to get his pound of flesh in for leaving him alive with 1 wound. I think he's going to try to kill the Shadowseer, so that makes that -1 to wound bubble go away. So he's going to shoot his first volley there. 6 shots plus D6 extras.
Just literally, you're at 12 inches.
Wait, because of minus? Yeah. So he's going to get an extra 5 shots. So hitting on 3s, Guilliman. And then wounding on 3s normally, but -1 to wound. Wounding on 4s, reroll 1. Just 4. Oh, he stays alive with 1 wound. I would love to kill him, but I think it's more important to thin out the clowns.
But that's your assassinate. Why wouldn't you just kill him?
That's true. Guilliman will take care
kill
of
him,
that.
and you end up killing both of these. You're gonna almost max your. That's way more important than killing the troops on there.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, yeah, we'll shoot him again. He's getting 1 extra shot. 3s, Guilliman, and 4s. So we got 3 more. He could live. Oh, I had a 1 in there. Reroll 1 to win. Nope. Got it. That guy's down. He picks me up and assassinate. Only thing I have left to shoot is I got the infiltrators. They'll shoot at the. We're going to charge those guys. Let's shoot at these 3 guys here.
Okay.
They got 10 shots. 6s are auto wounds. And Guilliman lets me roll. No auto wounds. And then 3's the wound here. And reroll 1s. So that was a wound.
6.
So 3, 6, 7. 3 clowns down. Okay. All right. Over here, he's going to shoot at. I don't think he can see the Farseer. Maybe from his claw.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah. So he'll flame. He'll shoot his plasma pistol on low power, and he's got his 2 damage bolter, so he'll shoot that as well. So here's his flamer. 1 shot. No wounds. Plasma pistol. Hit, strength 7. Does not wound. And then the bolter. 2s. You're rolling 1s because of the dreadnought. And strength 5. 3s. These are -2, 2 damage. 2 damage, that should do it.
Yep.
And it's an Ultramar, Super Bolter. That just leaves this chaplain. He'll shoot his pistol. Hits. And no wounds. That's it. So now we're off to assaulting. And
You have a guy in that building.
he's hiding. He's gonna pop smoke. He doesn't want to die. Don't think it matters.
All right, going in charges.
Yeah, let's charge.
All right, so everything came in and literally just wiped the Eldar. Everything's dead here. He's going to max out his assassinate. All the characters are dead. This guy's over here. So really all that's left is this, some warp spiders, and a couple spears. So we're just going to play through this really quick and go right into the post-game thoughts.
All right, so end of the game. Pretty big win for the Ultramarines. I don't often beat Brad, so it's nice for a change, especially going into a big tournament coming up. So good win for the Ultramarines. I like the list. I did a little bit, a little risky on the speeders early. I did put those aggressors out there because I'd hoped he'd come after them, especially without his spears on the table. I wanted him to commit so that I could have something to countercharge. I was willing to sacrifice the speeders too, but he rolled pretty low on his mortal wounds, and I was able to kind of keep those speeders alive, and that helped me kind of crack open some of his transports late game. And then I made a bunch of charges there in the middle, but I was really kind of set up pretty well to kind of hammer there. So he committed all those characters to try to stop me, and that just left him wide open to get all his characters killed. So I don't know at the end what he could have done differently, but good win for the Ultramarines. Let's go to Brad and see what his thoughts are. Not quite the way he wanted it to go. It kind of went south pretty quickly after that first or second turn.
Yeah, so the biggest lesson was putting stuff into Deep Strike. So I've never actually tried to put the spears into Deep Strike, and basically what it did is it messed up how this list plays really, really bad. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to hide everything if you went first, and I should have just assumed it's okay to lose one spear, and if I make a 3-up invuln save, which you have a better chance of doing, it's not that big of a deal. But what happened was because they were off the board, I don't have them for turn 1. I don't have them for turn 2. So you're really not getting play until turn 3 with them. And usually my spears are getting play turn 1 and turn 2 to do a lot of damage. So like I needed them to go and take out the scouts. Then turn 2, I needed them to go and pick up bikes and stuff like that. And what that does is it forces him to shoot at the spears instead of at the Harlequin bikes or at the boats. And without the spears there as the first line of like wave going in, it allows him to just kill my boats, which kill all my obsec, which then just makes the entire list fall apart. So the way this list is built, they cannot be deep striked. It does not work. And at least that's better to know now than going into the tournament. Yeah, like after that, the game was just done. It was done. It was done when he shot everything off the board. So not too many other lessons against that. I know that I can't pick grind it down or bring it down. Bringing it down, killing dreadnoughts is just, it's so hard. Like, I don't think it matters what you have in your list. They are so hard to kill.
It didn't help that I made 3 invulnerable saves on those moments.
Yeah, but if I can ignore them, if I just don't worry about them at all, and I can kite them because I can outrun them, I don't give you the close combat. I just let some las cannons shoot at me every turn, and I just say I'm going to make 3-up or 4-up invulns. And if I don't, I don't. It's not a couple las cannon shots at me is not. That's honestly, I'm not afraid of that with this list. Yeah. I'm afraid of all the bolter shots. I'm afraid of close combat with all the flat damage and stuff like that. So that's really where I lost the game. And honestly, that one aggressor not dying pretty much lost me at second turn.
He killed so many things.
Yeah. He's your MVP. So yeah, that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. I know it's a short battle report and everything. But yeah, don't make the mistakes that I make. So we'll see how it goes.